Entertainment purposes only. We continue the morning series. All right, guys. The saying I like to say is, it's time to take the training wheels off. This is where it either clicks or we split ways, because I can't I can't I can't keep it in the visible realm very long. It's what I call life is a calculus problem that we, as adults, that we turn into. Our life is a third grade math problem that we turn into a calculus equation. And my mind works in crazy ways. So I solved the riddle for you yesterday. Let me flip the camera around. We'll go over it again, and maybe you'll get it today. All right, guys, so everything's right here. So I've been showing it. How you solve the riddle is the 5. The 5, there's always 2 hidden, 2 spiritual. 2 spiritual. Everything's 3 form. 4 elements. 4 into the 2 into the 1. I don't know if you can see it, but that equals 7. 5 into the 2. Tabsar. Tabsar is your 2 invisible. It's how I talk. I write in code. I write from the spiritual realm. Spiritism. Prism. Dodecahedron. 2 power prism. There's 10. Can you see the 10? The 10 commandments. 4. Count them. 7, 10. See it? So you understand life by the 7 into the 12, which doesn't make any sense or isn't valid, because we only have 5 senses that are hidden. The 6th and the 7th sense is hidden. I call it, I see dead people. You're living or you're dying. Your spirit is taking you up or your spirit's taking you down. 4 into the 2 into the 1. 4 into the 2 into the 1. Can you see it? It's all there. Long-term goals, short-term goals, if you want to call them spirit. However you understand this. All right, hang on. Let me make up some diagrams. All right, so we start off with our 5. We got our 5. 5. Now, here's how you see the 2. Mind, we have a higher and a lower. Emotions, we have a constructive and a destructive. 2 are always hidden. I call it the undetectable system, the 2 power prison. That means there are 10 sitting there. Can you see 10 sitting there? 10 sitting there, divided by the 2. 5, 10, 2, 12. Here's how I've showed this one before. This is how man-made religion operates. They get the 3 over the 2. That's how they mold you into mush or form you into what they want. Synthesis, synergy. Sound familiar? Sin? That's how they operate it. You have to flip-flop it back. The law of individuality equals the formula, the collective, the duality. Maybe this diagram you can see it. The directing of ions, the divvying up at ions. I call it the way of the cross metaphor. The 2 power prism that I was just explaining. Can you see that? It's all there. Man-made religion operates by electrolysis. The 4 into the 2 into the 1. The 4 into the 2 into the 1. Always equals the 5. Here, maybe this will show it here. The one I just showed. When you flip-flop the flip-flop, it becomes the 6 into the 7. Tabsar breaks the tie. There's 10 sitting there. 10, 12, 6 on each side. Tabsar breaks the tie. When you flip-flop the flip-flop, you guide the direction. 5149. Believe in yourself and believe in God. Believe in God, believe in yourself. Can you see 12? Can you see 10? Can you see 7? I call it 99.9%. The mustard seed. Can you see that? Man-made religion controls 2/3 at all time. The 4 into the 2 is the 6, 66.6%. They turn that into the 1, alpha salad. It's difficult to get the words out. I've said my whole life, I'm the smartest, dumbest person you've ever met. Or am I? And that solves the riddle. I just showed it on Encapsulate Our Minds. I'm going to show that video again. I'm going to show some diagrams first. And if these diagrams can click, you can turn your life around. The answer is always yes. Always. It's always yes. It's all you got to know. Universal laws are safety net. The answer is always yes. Study these pictures. Maybe it'll click today. I'm going to make one more real quick before the diagrams. Hang on. All right, remember the other day I showed Samuel? The answer is always yes. Here I am. Remember that? Here I am. This is deeper than most people can go consciously, but this is revelation. You have to understand that the answer is always yes. Always. Always yes. You've got to figure out how to get a yes. That is the sales funnel that man-made religion uses. Funnels you to a yes. It's right here. It's on my formula. Lord law. Yes. You got to figure out how to get a yes. This is what I call the way of the cross metaphor. Goes down to here. I've made the pictures before. You have to see the system. Revelation. Before you can fix the system. Everything on this side of the board is the 6. Everything on this side of the board is the other 6. It's the 12. You get to decide. 5, 5, Tabsar. Can you see it?
Hey guys, Sean here. Got the story for today. Here we go. Encapsulate Our Minds, 8/15/2022, 373 days sober. Thank you, God. How has this world figured out how to encapsulate our minds to where the major majority of people don't believe they can create the life they want deep down inside? With this documentary, I am caught in between two worlds, new life self-belief or old life self-doubt. and I feel I don't belong in either. Deep breath, here it goes. Am I on the right path in believing I can become anything I want in life, like a top motivational speaker and a New York Times best-selling author? Or am I batshit crazy and need to be in a straitjacket locked up in a loony bin? Clinically insane and unsafe for myself because my belief will destroy me if I put too much pressure on myself, and the goals won't be reached before my sand in the hourglass expires, aka a breakthrough from God. Or you could say something substantial that I can see or touch. I believe in myself to help others through my story, but I still have very bad thoughts, if you know what I mean. I know faith is in sight unseen, and as a man thinketh, so is he. So all I can continue to do is to write the feelings and emotions as they come day by day. I will make it a point to write a story every day to let you know I am going through the struggles with you, my friend. Hashtag help each other. Thank you, God. Love you guys.